You're watching Marcia on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Well, hello everyone. You are watching Buzz TV right here in the Buzz TV Art Gallery. Got to stop down and see it on 14th Avenue here in Vero Beach. But I have to tell you, there are so many events that are going on in our community, and Habitat for Humanity is something we've all been so concerned about and so aware of and so hopeful that we are helping so many people, which you are. And I want to say hello to Peggy Gibbs. You are Development Manager. Yes. Of Habitat, and yes, so it's great to see you.
Well, thank you for having me today, Marcia.
It does take so many dollars and dimes, though, doesn't it?
It does. You know, last night we held an event to thank our larger yes. supporters, and Connie Popple, who is our current board chair, made the comment that it's currently costs about $100,000 to build one new home. And when you look at what we're doing this year, it's 17 new homes.
Oh my golly.
So you can imagine the dollars, and then we have other programs
sure.
as well.
Well, I think it's important to explain to people as well, Habitat for Humanity, what is the criteria for providing a home like that for someone?
Okay. They have to be a legal resident of the United States. They have to reside or work in Indian River County. They have to fall within a certain income range. So it's really the working poor that we serve. It's not somebody who's not willing to help themselves. They have to attend so many classes.
I want you to say that again. I want you to say that again. The working poor.
The working poor.
Not just the poor, but the working poor.
That is correct, you know, because just like you and me.
Yeah, oh absolutely. The working poor.
Yeah, well they have to be able to pay a mortgage at the end of this. We really give a hand up. Not a handout.
That's what I love. Absolutely. And they help you build too, don't they? Aren't they out there?
They do. They have to do 300 sweat equity hours if it's a single head of household. If you have 2 adults in the household, it's 500 sweat equity
hours.
Boy,
oh boy, you're going to build your own house.
That's right. And by the time they get through, they know that house inside and out.
Well, I think over the years, though, the appreciation that we've seen with individuals who've been the recipients of all that hard work, it's just, they're so grateful. And I think that is the #1 thing. Gratitude and helping themselves and helping, and many of them have a big family, they have children.
They do, you know, in fact, I know the Eden family has been very, received a lot of publicity in this community. They were living in a 4-room house with 7 children, mom and dad. And, you know, to have them now in a 5-bedroom home, it was our first 5-bedroom home that we built.
That's fantastic.
You know, it was hard for them to find anything that they could afford with their large family.
Well, when we're talking about all of this and saying, yes, indeed, it does take a lot of dollars and dimes, you are having an event coming up.
We are. It's our annual signature event. It is the Habitat Cracker Hoedown, and this will be the 11th year that we have held this fun-filled, fabulous evening.
If I'm not mistaken, I think something you sent out was Pony Up?
And it could be Pony Up.
Pony Up, because it is undoubtedly one of the most fun events over the years. How many years have you been doing it?
This will be the 11th year.
The 11th year. You don't want to miss it. It's called a hoedown, and oh, I got to tell you, it is a hoedown. Are you going to have that bull?
We will have a bull. It's a mechanical bull,
yes,
and everybody gets a chance to ride it for free.
We have pictures of some of our politicians on the back of that bull, and it's priceless. We're going to take a little break and then come back and continue our talk about the hoedown coming up for Habitat for Humanity. Don't go away.
For more than 30 years, Bay Street Pharmacy has been your neighborhood pharmacy and one-stop healthcare center, offering prompt personal service, home delivery, and a dedicated staff that treats our customers like family with care and compassion. Bay Street Pharmacy, where caring people care for you.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or even death. Call Jacoby and Myers today. You may be entitled to compensation. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-378-0160.
Well, we are back as promised, and we are talking about the 11th annual Habitat Cracker Hoedown with, of course, my guest Peggy Gibbs. And of course, it's wonderful to be able to talk about something, the 11th year going on with such success, and so many families really providing, providing to these families just happiness and hope, which is so wonderful. But let's talk about this up-and-coming event, how everyone can attend, and then who's making it possible for us?
Okay, you can attend. It's $75 a ticket.
Reasonable.
$45 of that is tax deductible. That includes dinner, hors d'oeuvres, a complimentary cocktail, dancing. We'll have Dreamer, the Central Florida dance band, and they are a dance band, will be there.
They'll be doing jitterbugging.
And there's just so much. There's a silent auction with some fabulous items this year, including 8 round-trip tickets on JetBlue and a cabin in the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina for a week.
And this is at the auction, during the auction?
That'll be part of the silent auction.
How much fun.
And to attend, you can either go online to www.irchabitat.org, click on our events tab across the top of the page, and you'll see the hoedown. You go there and you'll have the option to either purchase your tickets online or print and mail in a form along with your check, or call me. 562-9860, extension 209, and I can handle everything over the phone.
And how is that listed in the phone book?
The Habitat. I think it's Indian River Habitat.
Okay, just remember, and you know what I always say, Google Habitat for Humanity, Indian River County.
That's right.
It'll come up, you'll find that number and everything, but you don't want to miss this. Where is it held?
Okay, it's held each year at the Sunjet Aviation Hangar over by the airport. You know, they very generously donate that space to us. And it's got from 6 o'clock at night till 10 o'clock at night.
And the date, once again?
Is March 5th. And you really don't want to miss it. And presented by our very generous Gerard Equipment Incorporated. They are just so generous. And Bill and Marianne Becker, who are so philanthropic in this town and support so many organizations.
Absolutely.
And they are our Platinum Pitchfork sponsor. And something new this year, we've had another vendor providing the bars in the last few years. This year, Trattoria Dario is sponsoring those bars. Wow. As well as the ever-popular, and I know you've played it, the Wine Toss.
Oh, yes.
And so Chelsea's Market is sponsoring the Wine Toss this year.
Isn't this fun? Well, it is. It's one of those events, and let me tell you something. If you've got an old cowboy hat sitting up there and you haven't worn it in a while, this is your opportunity.
Yeah, it's casual.
It is, and it's more fun because you can go. It's a hoedown. It's a true hoedown. March the 5th.
Right.
Go online, get the tickets, and call Habitat for Humanity. Get all that information out there too. And what a great thing for people as well. And of course, Andy Bowler doing a great job as the executive director.
He is. And the wonderful thing with the Habitat is what we talked about at the top of your show. All of the funds that we raise with this go back into building the new homes or one of our other programs.
That is what is
families.
So wonderful. Habitat for Humanity right here in Indian River County. If you're watching us all over the world, remember this is in the Vero Beach area right here in Florida, but it's helping those families that may have come from all over the world as well. But I want to thank you so very much, Peggy Gibbs, for coming on and talking to us about it. It's going to be a great time. Hoedown coming up March the 5th. Don't miss it. Hope you're enjoying Buzz TV.
The fun is happening at Vero Social Club on North US 1, where friends meet for bingo every Tuesday and Thursday. Doors open at 10, with luncheon served, and the games begin at noon. Then Vero Social Club opens up the dance floor Thursday nights for social dancing. And weekends, Vero Social Club heats up. Check the website for Latin Night special events. And each Sunday, dance to hip-hop all night long. Go to VeroSocialClub.com. Vero's #1 party destination. Vero Social Club, 7500 North US 1.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I am here with our county historian, and of course that is Indian River County, Ruth Stanbridge. It's great to see you again.
I know.
We have seen one another because we were having mullet, fried mullet. It was so good.
And all the fixings.
And all the fixings. I mean, cheese grits, swamp cabbage. That event was so much fun. And of course, you learned a little bit more about Sebastian. I forgot how wonderful that riverfront is.
And it's getting better.
And
Much better.
I understand you were responsible for putting a lot of that exhibition inside. Yes. Is it Krabby Bill's?
Yes, and it's part of the Working Waterfront, the city's initiative. And they have a fish house there. And when they finish the project, which will probably be in the fall, this coming fall, we will be able to see the boats come in, the clam boats, everybody, and then have a sandwich, buy fresh fish. And
you walk in and you see everything fresh right there. And it's all us. And then, although I'm sure they won't be there every day, but right around the corner during this event, none other than Charlie Assembler, and they were all out there frying this mullet that was so good. I hadn't had it since. And I said, when I was a little girl, we knew you had to catch them by a net. Or you could put a green pea on the hook because they're vegetarians. But wonderful, wonderful event, and it was so great to really learn more about our historical society and of course the areas here, but right down that wonderful, wonderful waterway in Sebastian. When you know Mobay's is over here, and the motorcycle place is right there too, all these wonderful restaurants. What a great, great place.
And we plan to have one next year, and then hopefully bigger and better, because we were constructing, they were doing construction, so we had to limit the number.
Yes.
And next year,
it'll be wide open. But when I walked into that whole area, I mean, it was Fisherman Wharf, I think is what it's.
Fisherman Landing.
Fisherman Landing. You just feel like you're in, they had something in Norway that was very similar to that, and it just reminded me with the fresh fish and all the different pictures of everything. Absolutely gorgeous. You have to go up there. Sebastian, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. But you have another event.
We have two coming up, and they're connected. One is the Feather War. It's February the 29th.
No, wait a minute. The Feather War.
We hear about lots of wars, and Florida had several, the Seminole Wars, but the Feather Wars was over the economy. It was when the feathers were being sold for ladies' hats. It was quite an industry, and in order to stop that, we had to have laws passed. Well, Florida was a very
When was this?
We're talking the late 1800s.
My golly.
And it went on up until the 30s, and the federal government finally got involved and stopped the feathers from being imported from France for ladies' hats. And it was not only the feathers, it was actually birds. So it was quite a war that no one knew about, but was very, very important, because from that, the connection, we had our Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge first recognized.
Oh my golly, this is going to be so much fun to talk about. We're going to take a little break and come back with Ruth Stanbridge, who is Miss History, because I can tell you, as historian of our county, you bring up so much. I'm a native of, and I never even heard about those feather wars. So we're going to talk more about it, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Stop dirty, unread newsprint clogging our landfills with waste. Go green. Save a tree. Watch Buzz TV. During the course of the past 100 years, advancements in technology have dramatically changed forever the manner in which people worldwide interact and now connect and communicate with one another. Welcome, Buzz TV.
Well, we are back. We are back with Ruth Stanbridge, and we're talking history. And oh my gosh, during that break, you gave me such a background of so many things, that the feather wars, and it really led into so much.
It did, and it was a very long war, economic war, from the 1880s up until 1930. You had the federal government involved. Of course, you had your local people.
But it was all verbal. It wasn't any
in the courts.
Okay.
Of all verbal. We did have some violence. We had 2 or 3 of the officers that were actually killed by the poachers.
Oh my golly.
So I'm Paul Craigle, who
Yeah.
was the first National Wildlife Walk. He actually built a boat that Guy Bradley was killed in the
Oh my
Everglades.
gosh.
So, you know, it has a little bit of everything. And our documentary film, it's only 30 minutes long, but we are going to be showing it at the Women's Club on the 29th.
29th of February.
From 7 to 8:30, and we have refreshments there, and we'll have a little history. You'll get to see this wonderful little film, and that will explain to you why there was such a push to save our preservation of our birds and our islands in Florida and all, and finally in the United States.
Well, you know, you're really showing us that everything is connected. I can't tell you how much I love pelicans. I just have this thing about pelicans, and when you see them flying over in a flock, and then you see them diving down, and then I think it was one of our own staff members at Treasure and Space Coast Radio who saved a pelican the other day, picked it up because it was caught on a hook. And I wanted to hug it. I mean, Krista was hugging it, so I couldn't hug it, but it was just absolutely wonderful when you see these animals and you think, it took all of that to make that possible, because we have those beautiful white pelicans that come into, if I'm not mistaken, into Palm Bay during the winter time.
They come all the way from the Great Lakes.
Really? Yeah. And
So our brown pelicans are our pelicans.
yeah, but these old white ones come down. They're just like they're snowbirds. All right. Oh, literally, snowbirds. Well, this is what's fun. And, of course, the date and time for your February 29th event?
It's at the Women's Club here in Vero Beach, and it's from 7 to 8:30. And we'll have a little introduction. You'll see this documentary. Then you'll understand about the Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge and the festival that we have the next month in March.
Oh, boy. And Teddy Roosevelt has a lot to do with this.
Absolutely, because our local people, Paul Kregel, and the local people informed the president that we had this wonderful little island here, and he in turn did an executive order, only 6 lines, but it made the first National Wildlife Refuge. Today we have, well, almost 600 National Wildlife
all over
Refuges
the country. But that first Pelican Island, it is right up there. You can see, in fact, Paul Krogel keeps pointing to it, doesn't he? He's right out there.
To look over the Spoil Islands, but it's out
Yes,
there.
it's out there.
And there is a boardwalk from the barrier island that you can walk up and overlook the first National Wildlife Refuge.
Oh, how fabulous. Okay, now I didn't see that time signal, so I think we're about out of time, but I do want to remind everybody they can get more information. Is there a website?
Yes, it's irchistoric.org. That's our website, and you can give us a call at 778-5363. We can give you a lot of information, and with the refuge coming up, the festival, there'll be lots of information.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to get you back on to really promote that festival as well. But don't forget, February the 29th, very important to be there and learn a little bit more about what makes this world of ours so magnificent. And if it weren't for the birds, we would not have what we have.
Yes,
absolutely marvelous. Ruth Stanbridge, thanks so very much for coming on, talking to us about it and giving us a little bit of that history that connects it all together. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And thanks to all of you for watching Buzz TV.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I am here with Karen Deagle, and of course she is the CEO of the Senior Resource Association. And oh boy, you're doing such a great job. Karen, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fabulously, and I know that when I look around and I see every time the Goline bus goes by, and I see them out there at the park, and are they picking up people and dropping them off as well?
We were talking about Riverside Park, I'm assuming, correct? Yes, that's the Route 16, our newest route, which is the circulator route, and it started back in July. And it was part of the program to help relieve parking.
Parking, yes.
Yes.
But I don't think many people really realize.
Is it
picking up?
It's picking up. It's been slow throughout the first part of the, or earlier in the fall, but our numbers have popped a little bit now in January. We're up at, in January we did about 650 trips.
Good. Because that's, when we're out there walking and I see somebody just parking, and I'm thinking, well, where are they going? And then all of a sudden you see them get on the bus. What a great opportunity, though, to really not only make it convenient for people to even get to work.
Well, that was a lot of it.
Is it okay to leave their car there that long at the park?
It's okay. In fact, the Vero Beach Police Department has been monitoring it for us. We've worked with them closely, and no incidents, so we're happy about that. And yes, that is. Employees can park, and this is what's encouraged. And of course, as you know, it was born out of the idea, as I said, that to help relieve the parking, but the Vero Beach Hotel and Spa is our partner, and they gave the local match. We have to have local match dollars for our grants, and it was a $40,000 local grant. So, and I've gotten word that they want to continue.
Oh, good.
So,
because I see Heaton all the way across there. So
yes, we wrap it because they are the ones that have helped us out, and looking at getting a trolley.
Oh, how
now
wonderful.
That we are working on it and our numbers are coming up, this is my next is to look for a trolley.
Did you talk to Lila Blakesley?
I have not.
Well, you need to talk with her because she, I think, was looking for one of those as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, just because we don't have the easy way to get around anymore, we have so many people coming into our area.
Yes,
and we have limited parking. And yet that huge big, over there by the courthouse, of course, there's a huge big parking building, but wow, we have so many people. So really to get around, but then when you think about New York City, you're walking all the time. There's nothing wrong with walking. All right, let's talk about Meals on Wheels.
Yes, Meals on Wheels, of course, that's our program that we deliver a hot meal to homebound seniors 5 days a week. And we celebrate, each March, we have March for Meals. And it is a national celebration for the month of March, and there's over 5,000 March for Meals on Wheels programs in the United States nationally, and we are one of them. And so during the week of March 21st, from 21st to the 24th, we're going to have our Community Champions Week, and I think you might have participated in that.
I did. Yes. It was really interesting because I went with someone.
That's right.
And it was just so wonderful because you saw, I mean, and in some cases, this is the only time those people even see a face.
Right.
Oh, well, we're going to have to take a little break, and then I want to come back and really talk a little bit more about that because it truly is a wonderful opportunity for individuals. And I think a lot of people out there are saying, but how can I participate? I need my Meals on Wheels. I can't get out. I can't do this. Who it is that you're serving. So we're going to take that break and be right back with my very distinguished guest, Karen Deagle, and she is the CEO of I want to say, Senior Resources. I was going to give you the whole Human Resources. Senior Resource Association. Don't go away.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
Well, we are back as promised. Karen Deagle is still here, and she's telling us all about these wonderful things that Senior Resource Association does and helps so many people. You're talking about the Meals on Wheels, and you've got that Week of Champions where we really get out there and see what's going on.
Yes, during the week of March 21st to the 24th will be the Champion Week, Community Champion Week. And what we do is we invite individuals in the community to come and actually ride along with one of the volunteers and do a route delivering hot meals to our clients. And that gives you the first-hand...
Oh boy, yes.
Yeah, and you can talk about a little bit about what you experienced when you did it last year?
I did it last year, and I just absolutely adored it because, I mean, I went home and thought so much about it because in some cases, these are individuals who don't even see anybody at their front door, and somebody just knocks on the door and you come with a meal, their eyes light up, or their caretaker will help them, and they see this. And so what qualifies someone to be a participant, I mean, to be a recipient?
Recipient of Meals on Wheels. Well, anyone can be a recipient of Meals on Wheels, but there's different programs that we have. Obviously, Senior Resource Association is publicly funded for some of the programs. So if someone needs assistance in paying for the meal, they need to call us. We do an assessment, and right now, unfortunately, there is a wait list.
Yeah, I was going to say there must be.
Yes, there's it's about 106, I think, is the last count that I had in the last 2 days.
So we need more donations.
We need more donations because when donations come in, that helps supplement having food for those. So what we do is we actually provide meals for them while they're on their wait list, if we have enough funds. And then as people are put onto the public funded, we are then able to put another person on our funding.
Oh, see, that's great.
So that's kind of rotation, but there's 106 that we can't feed right now.
Oh, and see, this is what, and I personally can tell you, it is absolutely a fabulous program. Having walked around, my next door neighbor, Denise Hegener, is very involved in Meals on Wheels.
She is a wonderful volunteer.
And she really realizes the importance of it too. So check out Meals on Wheels. Now, Bingo Luncheon.
Yes, this is our annual Bingo Luncheon that we have. It's going to be at Oak Harbor this year, and it is March 16th, and our theme is the Yellow Brick Road. So it'll be kind of decorated with a kind of a whimsical wizard theme, and yellow, and yes, the ruby slippers, and I'm trying to find ruby slippers right now. So anyways, the tickets are $125, and you do play bingo, and
oh boy,
we have a lot of fun and special callers, and of course there is a silent auction as well, but it's our big fundraiser that helps, of course, fund a lot of our programs that we do and
that
get
we were
people
just
help.
talking
We were just
about.
talking about. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
because when
right.
you think about what Senior Resources does in our community, I mean, it is just amazing when you see the people whose lives have been helped by this, because you really get right into that niche where other people can't really get into.
Right.
Silvertone concert.
Yes.
Oh, golf tournament.
Well,
Let's go back to the golf tournament.
Yes, the golf tournament. This is our first Pro-Am golf and golf croquet tournament. It's being held this Monday, February. Yes, so it's sold out.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's already done. And very quickly, though, Silvertone's
concert. As you know, Silvertone's is our choir, and there's 85 volunteers who sing, and we have 2 more coming up, and they're February 25th and April 26th.
All right, very quickly, is there a website we can find all this?
Yes, there is. You just go on seniorresourceassociation.org, which is our website, and it'll give you all the information.
And as I say, just Google Senior Resource Association, Indian River County, you will find it.
That's right.
All right. Karen Deagle, thanks so very much. We hope you're enjoying Buzz TV.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
During the course of the past 100 years, advancements in technology have dramatically changed forever the manner in which people worldwide interact and now connect and communicate with one another. Welcome, Buzz TV. One-of-a-kind videos, unique perspectives, original programming, only on Buzz TV Network. Spread the word and tell a friend.